Well, I like to see people having a good time. Makes me feel good, you know, if I can put a smile on somebody's face.
Jeff Abbott is an artist on Pine Island. He spent the last 2 decades handcrafting dozens of real-life human pieces of art, and he has, I'd say, several dozen. Somehow they all made it through the hurricane without a scratch.
Pretty incredible. As NBC2's Gage Goulding found out, now they are back to work with the most important job yet, spreading smiles.
There's a place on Pine Island that's full of people. Actually, there's enough for a party, from Queen Elizabeth to even Grandma. Curious as to why? Well, we were too.
It's kind of a folk art meets fine art.
At first glance, you might not even realize that you're looking at art.
We got the golfer girls.
These sculptures are fondly referred to as the people, and why not? They look about as real as their creator, Jeff Abbott, turning heads and raising eyebrows for 23 years and counting.
Well, that's the auto mechanic. Oh, it's fun to take them to a parking lot at Publix or wherever and get them out and put them there.
These people have become part of Pine Island in the quiet little Bokeelia street they call home. Abbott doesn't promote his work, but people always end up finding their way to see them.
I've become friends with a lot of the people that come here.
If you couldn't tell by now, Jeff is just as creative as he is comedic.
This is for long-distance communication. Well, you got security. You got to have security these days. That's kind of a self-portrait. So you got pissed on or pissed off.
Where did it pop into your head to build something like this?
I don't know. I just do it.
You get my point, right? Each person has a story, dressed head to toe in detail. Well, Jeff has a story, too. This all began when his wife was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis.
She's bedridden, so as a caregiver, I needed something to do.
Even with all the wild ideas, she's his biggest fan. When Hurricane Ian came around, there was a moment they didn't know if all these people would make it through. Miraculously, not a single one was damaged by the
hurricane instead of a hurricane.
All jokes aside, his people have an impact on the people that call Pine Island home.
A lot of people say it's helped them feel better after the storm, so it makes me feel good, you know, that I can help out any way I can.
Jeff had no idea that some PVC pipes and a can of spray foam would lead to all this. But what he does know.
I try to encourage kids to get involved in art because, you know, art's a dying art.
I'm reporting local with the people on Bokeelia tonight. Gage Goulding, NBC2.
That's amazing.
Story. That's amazing.
Imagine seeing all those people like outside your window, though, if you're his neighbor, always thinking someone's watching you.
I love it.
What a nut. And I say that in a very nice way. What a nut.
Art, it's a dying art, yeah. I'm going to totally switch gears to something scientific.